Hey everybody, Jonathan here, and today we're going over Wheelbarrow. This is a core stabilizer, so we're strengthening the core. We're working the triceps, the shoulders, and the lats, especially when we're pulling the carriage in. This is a pretty basic and simple exercise, but as an instructor, I see a lot of clients lift their hips when they come in, kneel in the carriage, behind the carriage strap, knees and legs together, tops of your foot down. You're gonna grab the platform on the sides of the platform with your thumbs on top and 4 fingers outwards on the side. In this position, cat-cow, push the carriage back, lengthening your legs, so now that your shoulders, hips, and knees are in a diagonal line. You want to avoid tucking your chin into your chest, avoid looking forward and hyperextending your neck. Looking down to the edge of the platform or the floor would be good. Soft bend in your elbows to take it out of your wrist and to activate your tricep. Pull the belly button to the spine. Breathing in, we're hinging from the shoulders or letting the shoulders fall back behind the wrist as we slide with the carriage. Exhale as we press down our palms to slowly bring the shoulders forward. Now I'm going to show you what I normally see. Newer clients, they'll go out fine like this. Then what they'll do is when they come in, they'll start to lift their butt and bend their knee inwards. So as an instructor, what you have to do is you have to push down their hips. And then as they go out and they try to lift their hips as they come in, you put the pressure against their lower back to keep the hip down instead of it having come up. So if a client is having trouble and they're going out, all you have to do is put your hand here, and then as they start to lift up, you're pushing down against them so that they stay in the proper form. Another thing I see is people will go in and out like this and they're arching their back. So what you can do is we have 2 hip bones right here. I take 2 fingers, index and middle finger, and I place it right here on the client. I tell them to pull the belly button up and in, and as they go out, don't get heavy on my fingers because then they'll start dumping down like this, and you pushing up against it will help them understand on where to stabilize and how to not go so far to where their lower back starts to hurt or arch. What you can do to modify is if you move your knee all the way forward to the edge of the carriage, what happens is the carriage becomes heavier, which means that the spring load that you choose will pull you in faster. If you're a client and a teacher is teaching you a wheelbarrow at the front and it's way too easy for you, you got a few options. 1, get up onto your toes and fly in the wheelbarrow position. Another thing that you can do is if you're on your knees, if you move the knees back towards number 6 or close to it, what that does is it makes the carriage lighter, which means that the spring load is no longer helping you as much as if your knee was all the way forward. Same thing applies when you're flying. If you get up on number 6 and this is still too easy for you, move your toes towards the back holes of the back carriage, and this will make the carriage incredibly lighter. It's not going to help you inwards, and it's more of you having to control and go slow. That is Wheelbarrow, the ways to modify and intensify, and tips on how to correct the client if they keep lifting their hips. Thank you for your time, and see you next time.